Good evening all, this is Rolling Swarm doing a mic check. Big shout out to Skull Cena from the K4 clan for the heads up. That's a great idea. And we've got Strike Eagle 101, Dawson 11 WoT Blitz here in the chat already. Quite a few of you gearing up, ready to go. Veda 69, great to see you, buddy, as well. And Migas, YouTube, YT, Floic, Hamish the Ham. Everyone saying, reminder for the mic, it's been taken to heart. You had better believe it. We are so prepared for that mic test. Let's go now to my garage. Mic test is good, stream is good, everything is good. And here we are, my garage will appear magically any minute now. There we go. Concerning for a few moments, but back on track. Good evening all, Rolling Swarm here. Once again, we are back for the round robin phase of the professionals tournament, WoT Tanks Blitz European server region. It's the last day tours 13 and 14, or tours 6 and 7 of the second half. It depends on how you look at it, really. Wargaming call it tour 6 and 7 of round 2. I call it tours 13 and 14, but that's just semantics at the end of the day. We've got some cracking games lined up for you on channel this evening. First, we're going to see Eros versus Win, who is next, the all Finnish esports team, and then they're going on to play Easy. Now, let's my OCD is kicked in. I need to there you go, just get the hat kind of centralized. No. It's not perfect, but it'll do. We will live with that. Okay, so let's actually jump over now to, apologies if you had some rustling from the microphone there. Let's jump over to, and first of all, let's click this so I don't have that little red dot here. There we go. There we go. Get rid of all the red dots. Fantastic. There's more? What? Alright, no more notifications in my garage other than what we needed on. Everyone's saying, is the mic on? It is. Let me just address you guys in chat. There we go. Okay, we've got a few minutes now before the invite comes through to the room. So let's jump over to the scoreboard. Here we go. I say to the scoreboard, to my, the overlay is not great, but you can see the Excel spreadsheet coming out of the, here's where we stand at the moment. Let's just get that nice and zoomed in so those of you on your phones aren't squinting at the screen. Top of the table, R2K, currently 10 and 2. Hot on their heels, Eros and Raid. I believe Eros are actually technically in second place. They have Raid on the tiebreaker at the moment. And then it's tied between First Alliance and Easy for fourth place. And Win, I don't think Win can get into the top 4 cut at the moment. I think now, at this late stage of the game, Win are effectively out of the competition. Certainly, I think that First Alliance and Easy have them pipped on the tiebreakers. So even if First Alliance and Easy somehow lose all of their games and win all of theirs, I don't think it would be enough. Looking at the tiebreaker between First Alliance and Easy, we can see that Easy have First Alliance 3-1 and 3-1. So actually, Easy will beat First Alliance. Easy are technically 4th at the moment. Let's go back to the garage and then let's see if we can't hop on over to the schedule for this evening, because that's important. And here we go. Yeah, that'll do. That's important because First Alliance They have a relatively easy first match versus Souls. Souls are currently placed 7th on the leaderboard. As always, in theory, First Alliance are the favourites going into that match. Of course, anything can happen. We've seen Souls beat a tough opponent. I think they actually beat Easy, if I'm not mistaken. So Souls should not be written off, but First Alliance are the favourites in that match. Conversely, Easy have got Raid, who are back on form. Raid had a rocky start, but they are seriously back on form at the moment. So the tournament room has come through. I'll just get there and get ready, just so we don't miss any action. But it is Easy also have Eros. So Easy have got the two teams currently 9 and 3 on the leaderboard. Easy have got a much tougher time of it. Now we will see Easy versus Eros in the second game. First it's Easy versus who is next. So Eros versus who is next. And then we'll see Eros versus Easy. First Alliance, they've got the relatively straightforward game versus Souls to begin with. But then they've got R2K, current leaders on the scoreboard. What a monstrously efficient team R2K have been. Extremely consistent. They've had the boat rocked on 2 occasions. Once by Raid, once by Easy. But they are doing very, very well overall. I think they're 10 and 2. Let's just go and check. Yes, 10 and 2. Having lost to Easy and to Raid in the second half. They had a 7-0 first half, pretty much guaranteeing they go through to the top 4 cut. So that is fantastic for them. Well, we're in the room now. It is Eros versus Win. We're expecting... so I'm just seeing myself readjusting my hat on the stream. Apologies. But we are expecting Eros to take this one. Win, though, have proven to be an extremely difficult team. They've taken a lot of teams to tiebreakers. They just haven't been able to convert those series, which is a real pain for them. They've won 20 rounds, lost 26, but they've come out of that with a 4-6 record. So they're putting wins on the board, but they're not really converting those through to points at the end of the day, and that is their undoing. I think they're just struggling with the pressure, maybe. There's so many good teams in the mix, Win included, and I think Win just don't have the same level of experience as some of the other teams and players. But we've got Ribasek, Taka Meta Santeku, Pablo Cruz, the Bear Nose, Unknown Rider, Indigo, Blitz Boys, Takeout Games, Floic. Lots of great people here in the chat, lots of people watching live. It's nice to know that everything is going well. Short point of order. I'm sure that you probably heard me banging on about this in the previous stream. Should reiterate that this, for those of you who didn't catch that, Wargaming have been unable to fix the coins situation, for the coins being kind of given out through the streams. So they've cancelled that. Unfortunately, there are no coins available for this stream. The good news is, though, you can more easily like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment in the chat section with myself and moderators. Kind reminder, there is a 5-minute delay on the video stream, so everything you type I can respond to in real time via text, but the kind of what you're seeing, the visual audio response is always going to be kind of 5 minutes delayed. As you, it's hard to explain. Even I can't get my head around it really. But the 5-minute delay means that it's harder or almost impossible. Actually, no, technically impossible for teams to stream snipe one another, which is good for competitiveness' sake. So that's worth bearing in mind. Sorry about the coins. The good people at Wargaming have posted an announcement on Discord and the forums. If you watched the streams on EU and Russia, and you had like associated accounts through the portal. If you had difficulties with your coins for certain dates, you will get a full reimbursement of coins. So hopefully that's happened already, but if not, it should be happening very, very soon. You should have a nice full bank account of coins to spend on crates. But unfortunately, it does mean that for Russia and the EU, at least, that the gravy train of coins from streams has unfortunately stopped. We've got 10 seconds. We're going in. Some exciting times. Gonna get my hat out of the way so I can see the action more clearly, and put my camera in the corner. It's gonna be a cracking game. Win here, getting some excellent practice in, trying to score some last pride points. Their hunt for the top 4 is over, but certainly they are here to compete and show everyone what they are made of. We've got Eros, red team North Spawn versus Win, blue team South Spawn. Both teams very close to my heart. I've been with the guys from Eros now. Some of them since my time in R2K, others when we were the big game team in Legion. Really nice crowd. And then Win, of course, absolutely legendary Finnish esports team. They've been on the fringes for a while, but now that they've made the professionals, their time is here. They are in ascendancy. Expect to see Win as a contender for Twister. But now Win, nice move by Elmarie, the batch at 25T. He is making a move away from C, spotted up WoT's Shock. Now having a look at the lineups, Eros, very heavy. No lights or mediums at all. They've got the 268 Chaser. And actually having a look here, Lazarai, good reset by RG in the 100, and he has taken a spanking for that. Win with a slight cap lead at the moment. Veta getting some shots off. Win, on the other hand, triple E50M. That's a very aggressive, very mobile lineup. Can also be used to bully. Good sniping potential at range. Lazarai getting stuck into RG once more. Oliver taking some fire there as well. Eros, they're going to have to push in. Win have done a really good job of securing A and B. Great move by Elmarie in the back chat to spot up C. Lazarai in trouble. WoT and Shock now pushing in. I'm having a look at this. Shock, glorious camouflage that is. WoT in the North American Twister camo. Nico's calling for help. There is a counter push happening by Win. Elmarie is digging in deep. Win, we've got Rambo, TST, Jaska, Kumatia. They've come around, they've wrapped around Lazarai. Lazarai, though, is going to get rushed. Veta and WoT barreling in. Lazarai going down. How much damage can he take with him? Well, we've lost RG to Triple T. Lazarai holding on, but he goes down to Veta. The fast-firing FV215B doing the damage. Rambo from North's down. Eros with a one-gun lead. Triple T getting in behind Shock. Shock connects with Triple T. Triple T. Well, TST Jaska takes down Shock. Triple T exposed. WoT potentially looking for a shot here. It's 2 guns down apiece. Eros have the HP lead, but Win, they've got C, even though Eros took B. Well, now we've lost last to Oliver. Karolok took down Triple T. It's 5-on-4. Win are looking strong here. And Nico potentially going down. TST Jaska gets the tracks. Elmarie's got to reload in. Takes him down. And now it is Veta, WoT, Karolek. And they're targeting Kumatia. Kumatia, the IS-4, is the call. He gets double tapped. He might get one more in. Or is it going to be Karolek with the kill shot? It is. But Veta goes down to Oliver. Oliver sniping, and Win take the first game on cap points. Beautiful gameplay there all round. Great rotation by Win to wrap their tanks in through capping C, getting on the other side of B, denying Eros the effectiveness of the push in through the Win spawn. And some really great gameplay there. Triple T, a lot of damage dealing in the brawl there in the E50M. Very close run thing. Both teams performing well. Win with the edge in terms of cap control, getting AB early on, forced Eros to do some pushes that they probably would have wanted to avoid if at all possible. Cap pressure was very, very real, though, for them in that map. And let's go over now. Just to sketch. We're ready. We won't miss it. We've got a minute to go. Pre-sell 123. Have a nice day. You too, mate. Thank you. And Antonio M40. He's here as well. 7 of 9. Wonderful. Emmanuel George. I'm sorry, no, there are no more coins available from this stream, but we do have chat and fun times and some good games. And Hamish is the red dot alert. I'm sure many of you also get triggered by that, but this is the map, and we saw a win. Great rotation through here. They sent Elmery back through Eros' spawn to get C. The heavy tanks came through B. Getting C whilst Eros were taking B was a really good move. It meant that Win could keep the double cap pressure. And that was crucial. We saw at the end there it was about 1,000 cap points to win. 530, I think, approximately, to Eros. So that was a really nice win. Not sitting still, not wanting to get stagnated, coming in, taking the fight to Eros, even though they had the lead. And that was really great to see. Eros now on the back foot. Win leading 1-0, best of 5. First team to 3 victories takes it. Whew. Oh my. Eros, red team, south spawn. Win, blue team, north spawn. It's going to be good. It's going to be carnage. WoT, North American Camouflage, Veta, Nico. Having a look at the lineups. Eros, well, they've brought RG in his STB here. He's been using this a lot, actually, in the tournament. And he's got Shock in the 268 for support. Win, once again, relying on the E50M, the W50M. Now, they might run into some trouble here. TST Jaska trades with RG. Does he have support? Oliver's there. Oliver's getting C. TST Jaska is insulating Oliver from RG and Shock. Oliver's able to cap C effectively. The E50M's potentially in trouble. Vater and WoT coming over. Fortunately, Lazarai and Elmery, but it's a 140 Batchat win. Very mobile. But they do have Triple T in the mouse going for B. Eros stacking under C. They're going to get TST Jaska in a crossfire. Shock, Nico, Veta, and TST Jaska maybe can get some ram damage in. No, he can't. Shock takes him down. Eros with a great pincer. They'll get the reset on C. But look at this. Elmery in the Batchat on A. Triple T in the mouse on B. Win not trading effectively. They are bleeding hit points here. Lazarai in particular is in trouble. Bounces WoT. He's probably going to get lit up. I don't think Lazarai is going to hold on here. Shock looking for the kill on Lazarai. Should get it. Does get it. It's a 2-gun advantage. Oh, with that Calarix gone down to Elmery, it's a 1-gun advantage to Eros. Triple T has not been able to cap B. Elmery ditched the A cap. Eros with the cap point advantage. Kumatia one-on-one brawling Nico over here. That'll be important to keep an eye on. Eros, a nice core of 5 tanks here. Rambo from north in the Jaegeru going down. It looks like Shock will get an HE kill here. Gets it. And Triple T in the mouse is next. Can he take down WoT in the interim? Or will WoT get past? I think WoT is going to get past. Oliver's taken down RG in the STB. Well, it looks like we've lost Nico. It's now a 3-on-4 situation. Eros are looking very strong here at the moment. Win are clustered. They are mobile. Kumatia, though, in the IS-4, not effective. Oliver, deep hit point pool. Elmery with the mobility. He could run rings around Eros. Eros need to stay grouped and play aggressive. They need to make sure that Elmery in the Batchat doesn't get through and get the cap pressure on the go for a win. Eros with a 1.5k almost HP lead. WoT, look at this. The low HP tank sat in the back. Last not connecting. Beta pushing across the bridge. Gets a shot into Elmery. Elmery can't engage the heavy tanks head on. Absolute folly in the light tank. Kumatia is looking low. He's going to get bull rushed. Shock here. Will be looking to pick up the kill. He's got enough damage in the chamber. Oh, he doesn't. 61 HP. Kumatia is not a happy boy. It's going to be last with the kill. And now Oliver is in trouble. He's left it too late. He's not going to be able to get out in time. Veta will put in the damage. Last track, Shock in through the back. And Vater in the last will double tap Oliver. And Oliver is looking to put a cheeky shot in, but it'll be Shock. No last to shut him down. Elmery here trying to outbrawl Voopsy. Oof. He manages it, but last shuts him down. Gun for gun. Eros bringing the score back up 1-1 coming out of Mayan Ruins. Looking really hot in that one. I think win strategy just not. The problem. The problem, Lazarai, the 140 was very exposed. If I can't just go and get ready up here, Lazarai. Where's me pointer? Lazarai very exposed. Got himself dug into trouble. Didn't trade effectively. That HP got burnt down here. Similarly, one of the E50Ms got trapped on the bridge. Eros tanks coming in from here and from here. He had nowhere to go, and that was game over effectively for the one of the E50Ms. And then Win, always fighting from a deficit from that point forwards. They really need to keep guns in the game. With a medium strategy, you can't afford to lose tanks. You need effective DPM. Heavy tanks, you can kind of rely on the armor profile. You can lean a little bit on that. You can afford to have less tanks in the game if you've got a good position. Unfortunately, Win, with the light tanks, medium tanks, they didn't have a good position. They weren't being mobile enough. They weren't keeping distance with Eros' tanks once they had the gun disadvantage. And Eros were able to capitalize on that very effectively. And now we're going into Rockfield, one of the newer maps in rotation. Mayan Ruins, of course, being a very well-known Clan Wars meta esports, very well explored meta. Rockfield, a little bit new. It's come into this professionals tournament. Teams have been experimenting with different ideas, different approaches. Certainly, there's lots of different things that can work. It looks like Eros are going for a very typical reliance on Russian tanks. RG back in the SDB. Always lovely to see him in that vehicle. Win, E50Ms. They've been having a lot of success with that tank as a platform on all maps. Certainly the versatility favors Win's aggressive and dynamic play style. Lends itself to lots of different situations. And we're just seeing here Nico speaking to Karalek. Maybe he's not on Discord. And it is Eros, red team south spawn, Win blue team north spawn. Tied up 1-1 at the moment. Best of 5. And Elmery dropping. Look at that, 4 speed boosts on the go from Win. 1 on the go from Eros. And it is actually RG in the SDB going into this nice spot here. He spotted up Oliver. He's having to pull back. Conversely, Elmery is making a quick cap on A. Now he's got Nico. He's spotted Nico. He takes a hit. RG connects with Elmery. Elmery, the A cap here, is no longer going. Karalek saying to have a look over here. Oh, good call. Very good call, Karalek. There was a boost. It took an IS-4 and a mouse to do it. And the result is a fly harassing me. The result is Voopsy going hiking in the mountains in a 268. Now, is this an effective firing position? Certainly. Oh, RG and Shock have taken a tremendous amount of damage. RG, Shock not trading effectively. Eros do have A. Nico's gone for B without any problems. We've lost RG. Now, can Voopsy retaliate? Shock's taken down Triple T. Last. Wow, look at this. Voopsy's been spotted. Our win aware. Voopsy connecting with Oliver. And look at this. He's got almost... He can hide here. He can just sit here. But he takes a hit. Lazarai has gone down to Shock. Eros with a 2-gun advantage. 1-gun advantage, sorry. And Shock, he's on low HP. TST Jaska looking to harry Voopsy. Elmery in trouble. Oliver's gone down to Karalek. Shock very low. Kumatia takes a hit from Shock. Kumatia in trouble. It's a 5-on-4, but there are some very low hit point tanks on the side of Win. TST Jaska goes down to Nico. Karolek is looking to pick up the final shot on Kumatia. He gets it. And then we've got Shock looking for a shot on Elmery. Gets it as well. Eros very effective. And now there is less than 400 HP on the board for Win. WoT will just barrel now in, taking down Elmery. And the last man standing, is Rambo in the 268 with 66 HP on the board. Eros with 2 caps, potentially winning on cap points. WoT, though, not happy with just sitting pretty. He will take a hit, but he will take Rambo down. And Eros with a boost strat on Rockfield. I said we were seeing the meta being explored, and oh my, it was being explored indeed. Thank you very much to Karolek for calling my attention to the boost. And if you want to know how that's done, takes a mouse and IS4 and a 268, and you can get a 268 on a hill. And now it is Eros leading Win. They've come back from a 1-0 deficit. Now match point to Eros. Win with a little bit of pressure on them to win this fixture. Of course, it's not really crucial for either team to get a win here, although actually maybe it's more crucial for Eros, bearing in mind the structure of the top 4. 4th place will play 1st place, 2nd place will play 3rd place. Actually, it doesn't really matter because Eros and Raid are going to play each other anyway. I don't think that's going to change dramatically unless R2K drop the ball in style. Maybe it's worth putting in as much effort as possible, I guess. R2K are currently... let's have a look. Well, R2K are only 10-2 at the moment. So in theory, it is possible for Raid and or Eros to overtake R2K. It's extremely unlikely though, but it is possible. So that's worth bearing in mind. So actually for Eros, there is still everything to play for here. Of course, coming up against either Easy or First Alliance in the first match in the top 4, it's a double elimination best of 7 format, is preferable to coming up against either Raid or R2K. If we're being honest, we're going back in now though to Rockfield. Wondering if Eros have got another crazy boost strat from this spawn. Eros, red team, north spawn, Win. Blue team, south spawn, Win. Triple 140, triple E50M, batch at 25T. Eros with some heavies on the field, but otherwise, oh, double heavy, double TD. Eros, the punchier force. Win, just, I mean, the mobility and damage potential here is astounding. The lack of armor is also cause for concern. TST Jaska playing an aggressive route in, getting some spots on Shock, NG, and Nico, burning deep. And Oliver and Triple T taking fire as well. They're looking for last. TST Jaska takes fire, and Win are playing hyper aggressive. The IS4 is the call, and they're blocking a few shots here. But it looks like Last is in trouble. Triple T is taking some crossfire. He needs to get out of that kind of gully. Nice traverse. And Win with an extremely aggressive gun advantage. Kumati are potentially in trouble here. Dodging some shots, getting one into NG. He does have the time to move. Win, they've lost the hit point advantage. They do have A. They are gaining cap pressure. Voopsy in the 268. Looking to put a shot into TST Jaska. Last, asking if he held it well. He held in there for quite a while. NG's looking low. It's absolute carnage. It's a brawl. Karolek's low. Hit points are pretty much neck and neck. Who can shut down the low HP tanks sooner? Looks like Shock's going for TST. Karolek's gone down to Elmery. There's a nice core of Eros tanks here. They're barreling in on Triple T and Oliver. Shock potentially. Oh, Shock's looking for Triple T. WoT is going to try and get a shot into Oliver. Does get it. 2 guns down apiece, but Eros with a strong HP lead here. The focus fire cohesion between the teams much better. Shock looking for the kill shot on Oliver. WoTBlitz now targeting. Oh, WoTBlitz deleting Lazarai. And Kumatia, last man standing. Rambo looking for. He gets Nico. Kumatia, Nico, Randa. Absolutely mad. It's now a 2-on-2. It's not over. Kumatia, Elmarie. Vate is super healthy. WoTBlitz will be taking down Elmarie, and he gets him. Last man standing, Kumatia, as I foretold. Casting a little bit too quickly there. And it was a nice push by Win. And some great sportsmanship on the board all round. Really nice to see that Kumatia fighting to the last. Trying to take down WoTBlitz. Should have him on the reload. Peeking. Pulling back. Veta, very healthy IS-4. Oh, but it's WoTBlitz in the 268 to deliver the kill shot. Oof. Delicious. And it was a very nice push by Win. Very aggressive through that kind of middle area of death. But in the end, Eros coming out on top. Just a little bit better focus fire. Some better individual plays. And that is Eros beating Win 3-1. Not as comfortable as Eros would have liked. And like I said, Win are definitely a team to watch for the 2019 Twister season. They've had an absolutely cracking run of it here in the Professionals tournament. And they've proven, I mean, they beat Eros' Evil Unicum's team to get here. They had a very tough group to qualify. They've put Souls and Hapki to paid. So they're not coming bottom in the Professionals. But there is a little bit of a learning curve, a bit of a gap for them to cross to catch up with the likes of Raid, R2K and Eros. But those teams, storied, very experienced, and very, very well drilled indeed. So no shame in coming out on the lower end of that. Now we've got time. We have got time before the next invites come through. We've got actually about 15 minutes, which gives us some time. Well, first of all, to check to see if the results are through, and whew, let's just flick over to those quickly. Here we are. These are the results. Now we're still waiting on one more game to come through, but Raid have beaten Easy 3-0. R2K have dispatched Hapki 3-0. Eros beating Win 3-1. The last game being played is Souls First Alliance. Now that is important. That is a very important game for First Alliance, bearing in mind that they are tied with Easy. And they'd be wanting that win because their next opponent, they'll be wanting that win because their next opponent is R2K. If Easy are able to beat Eros, and First Alliance lose to Souls and lose to R2K, Easy would go through to the top 4. So there is a lot on the table for that match. Easy will be desperately hoping First Alliance lose that one. That keeps the window alive for them. And if we just have a look, actually, but First Alliance do. Oh, it's tied. Actually, it is. Sorry, it's my apologies. It's actually tied. The head-to-head is tied between Easy and First Alliance on head-to-head results, and we'd actually be looking then at the metric of overall rounds won. First Alliance on 24, Easy on 23. So First Alliance pipping them by 1 point there. Now Easy haven't added anything to that. It's probable the First Alliance have won a round or two against Souls, so they extended their lead. But of course, if First Alliance do lose to Souls, then yeah, lots to think about. Okay, well, let's do some replays. We've got time. We've got 10-15 minutes before those invites come through. And Red Right Hand, great to have you on watching again. He's hoping I'm survive until the N8 stream, absolutely. And yes, C4 is absolutely clearing up on Russia. Really, in terms of the relative performance on any server, C4 are currently top, although Rain or North America we're leading C4 in terms of points difference, in terms of rounds lost and won on North America. So there are parallels between North America Rain and Russia C4, which is very interesting to note, particularly given how competitive some of the teams, Void Eclipse and Pramo, are on North America. I think Russia overall, maybe there's a bit more of a kind of a tough overall top 8, but it's hard to tell. I haven't been seeing a lot of the Russian games, and I'm only catching a few of the North American games, so I'm mainly going by the score sheet and anecdotal evidence at best. Well, let's have a look at those replays. We do have one here from our good friend BTHF. And it is a Mastery in the Object 140. Let's have a look at this bad boy, because I love the 140. It is an absolutely fantastic tank. And it's WinterWar Serial Thriller. And this is what, as a tier 10 player, you live to see. Games like this, top tier, everyone tier 9, you're the only tier 10. Opposite number, Ademirov from the DPUA clan, the M48 pattern. Looking at the lineups here, 4 heavies, 3 mediums per team. Double T54 for greens, that's always encouraging, and also double E75. I would say the greens, and a Maushan as well, and an ST1. Greens, at least in my opinion, have the stronger lineup off the bat. But we know that it's a Mastery from Serial Thriller. So, looking forward to this. And there is like, honest to God, there is a fly that has just been, I haven't been able to kill it. It's much harder to get than the mosquitoes. And this has just been harassing me for the last hour or so. But Serial Thriller here playing a very a sneaky game. Not going for B, getting down in amongst the plane wreck. And now pushing on an unsuspecting WZ-114. A little bit, well, quite a lot of ram damage suffered there. That's a heavy tank. Oof. Pulling a move like out of fury there. Just juking the shot out. Connecting again. This poor... Oh, he beats him on the traverse. He can take his time. He gets the first kill. We're up to... Look at that. 1,750 damage. About 1 minute and 20 seconds in. He's going to get stuck into the back. There's 5 red tanks up in front of him. 1 down on the beach. Not worried about the E75. Looking now for the AMX as it's on the drum reload. But knows that there's a lot of burst damage potential there. And there's... Or E75 looks like it's lagging out. And this is the very real definition of farming damage. And you'd be a fool not to take the shots that are given to you. Serial Thriller making swift work of the E75. It's glitched while it's lagged out of his field of view. Now in through the back, hits the fuel tank of the AMX 5120. Looking to try and set it on fire. No connection with HE. Gets the fire. Target those modules. Can he do it again? Engine this time round. The rapid reload on this 140. I mean, it's what, a 5.2 second reload. That's absolutely brutal in terms of DPM. Pulling back, looking to finish off the pattern. Takes down his opposite number. Bounces the M103. The green team, I mean, they're absolutely... Normally on high damage games, your team don't survive. And you kind of... You end up carrying, but Serial Thriller has been so effective in through the back of the red team that his team have survived. Do they make it? Or T-54. deleted, and it's a 6K game for serial thriller WinterWar clan. Oh, we've got a friend request. Yeah, of course. Just tremendous mastery bat. All the medals, every single medal. Mostly this one, high caliber. My favorite medal. Skullcena's invited me to platoon. It's not happening. We've got replays to do. We've got time. We've still got 10 minutes. Let's find another replay. Let's see. Oh, I've got a game here from let's see, USS Finland. And it is ooh, here we go. The USS Finland in the Mouse. And his clanmate Timo M. Timo's in the E50M. The guys from Finland love the E50M. I do as well, actually, to be fair. We're on a supremacy game. Yamato Harbor. I always get Yamato Harbor and Port Bay confused in my mind. I mean, there's a ship on both. And it always takes me a bit of time to think which one is which when we first jump in. Looking at the lineups here, both teams pretty evenly matched. One medium, a little bit more TD power on the green side. 183 though for the Reds. KSA, recognize that clan tag, and Norway, a Norwegian clan. Oh, great bounces coming in. You probably saw the replay from a previous stream from Taka. Oh, I can't remember it without seeing it in front of me. But there was another guy from Win who got like 9k damage blocked in a mouse. Replay I showed on a previous stream. And they really know how to work these armor profiles. Look at that, 1700 damage blocked. Such an effective bullet sponge, really. I mean, he's pushing in aggressively. Takes a hit there from the IS-8, from the Mink clan. It's worth it. Put the IS-8 down to a one-shot. Greens have got C. We've got two heavies plus the E50M clanmate there over on C. Cheeky little shot in on the T-54E1 red. Nice play here. Relatively isolated. He's got a TD behind him. USS Finland. So he knows he has support. Gets another bounce. Not quite quick enough on the draw on the E100, but happy to push forward. Max roll for 391. Now can he bounce the E100 again? Not hanging around for the cap. The E100, if it's smart, would switch to HE. 2,900 damage block. We're up to the epic medal already. The USS Finland. Greens, 3-gun advantage. Taking his time, landing the shot. If he can keep bouncing this poor E100 effectively. Look at the angles here. No edge given. Another bounce. In through the tracks. Timo M's come in for support. I think Timo has also a fantastic game here. USS Finland looking to shield his teammates. Gets it. In. He's in the shield. Gets another block. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And he's going to get the kill as well. He's got the shot. Takes it. And we're 3k inflicted, 4.2k block. Timo M's had an absolute hammering from someone. And he's looking now. Gets a shot. It's another max roll. Timo M should surely be able to finish off the FB183. And it is 7-0. Rapid fire game. The guys from Finland clearing up. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. I think that's a 50% plus carry for the platoon on greens. Very good gameplay here. I mean, just 7 shots blocked. That poor E100. Not even able to put any damage on the board. Similarly, Timo M. But he took a huge hit from the 183. Probably both his hits from a TD. But great damage numbers on the board from both of them. Almost 50%. Strong win for the Greens on that one. Very strong win indeed. We've still got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's see. Do we have a replay? I'm now hunting through the replay section. Oh, we'll take the friend request. Oh my god, I've really got to pick one. Oh, as a replay from Cade. It's also a 140. So let's jump in. That should take us through now. Encounter battle. Cade, 18. From the Void clan. Another one of our Patreon supporting clans on channel. If you're interested in supporting the channel, actually, the link to my Patreon page is in the description below. Every little helps. Pays for things like green screens and nice microphones. But other than that, you know, and my, you know, staying up until God knows what time in the morning tonight and tomorrow night for North America. But getting back on track. God bless his cotton socks. It's Cade 18. Object 140. It's a tier 10, tier 9 game. Great snapshot. 3 tier 10s, 4 tier 9s. Really nice position here by Cade. He's pushed up aggressively with the 140. 2 TDs to be careful of for him on the red team. Looking for cross shots there on the E5. E5 presenting a nice broadside target. WZ 120 pushing in along with the Centurion 7 and 1. 120 not being aggressive, 7 and 1 being very aggressive. Nice bounce. Gets the tracks. Look at the reload on this. The 140, another bounce. Connect, another bounce. 3 bounces. Working this armor profile to perfection. I mean, we're about a minute in and he's blocked over 1,000. Inflicted over 2,000. 5.2 second reload. Going for that. So quick on the draw. Doing more damage in the first minute and a half than most people do on average in tier 10. Cade 18 owns this corner of the map, and this is what you really need to be doing on mediums on encounter. You have to control this corner of the map. You really open up the field of fire. You get for your team. You force the enemy. That's a nice shot. You force the enemy into crossfires. You make them, well, they're in almost impossible situations. Look at this, getting more shots in. Dodges the Foch 155 in through the drive wheel. No way. Way! Cade just, I mean, farming damage, having an absolute whale of a time here. Close to 4k damage inflicted. Living his best life. Impossibly good performance. Oh, and he gets the E50M on fire for over 600 damage. Unreal. Another attracts the Foch 155. Now he's pushing in. looking for the Foch. The T110E5's gone down to the green. T110E4. It's another 7-0 victory with a strong carry from a green player. Won the VT. Doesn't quite get the kill. Probably because Cade blocked it. Close to 6. I love the 140. It's just like, you know, it's just that rate of fire is something else. And don't think that he was playing for himself. Oh no, man got the patrol duty medal as well. Spotting damage, assist damage. Really fantastic performance. And the invite will be coming through any minute now. We've timed it very well indeed. Look at that. Feeling so professional right now. Except I don't have a professional camouflage. Quite like that. Don't know. I feel like I should have it. Or a fancy avatar. I don't know. I'll take whatever I can get my hands on, to be honest. We're ready. Eros versus Easy. Let's actually have a look at the results, because we're still waiting on the result of First Alliance versus Souls. Souls have beaten First Alliance 3-1. Whew. So First Alliance and Easy are currently tied. They are tied for 4th place. First Alliance beating Easy by 2 wins at the moment. 2 match point wins. First Alliance and Easy are tied on head-to-heads. First Alliance have got 2 more rounds won across all of their fixtures. This is what we say, every game counts. This is what we're talking about. Down to the wire. Win, Souls, Hapkey out of the chase. First Alliance, Easy, All-Stars team chasing that 4th spot. Bearing in mind that there are real money cash prizes up for grabs. I think it's like $3,000 for the winning team or something very nice like that. So just gonna take some thinking here. Let's have a look. We've got First Alliance versus R2K, Eros versus Easy. Now, if one of them wins this and the other one doesn't, that team is through to the next, through to the top 4. They make the top 4 cut. If they score the same amount of rounds overall, First Alliance are through on, let's go to the, yeah, so these are the fixtures coming up, starting in the next round, 2 minutes time. If First Alliance and Easy get the same, if they both lose or they both win, if they both win, First Alliance will go through because they'll both score 3, but First Alliance will still be 3 points clear. If they both lose, if First Alliance loses 3-0 and Easy loses 3-2, they'll be tied on round scores. But if one of them wins and another one loses, then the winner will go through. It's close. What we're seeing here, it's not a throwaway fixture. This is still everything to play for Easy. They are like so in the game right now. They are so close to making that top 4 cut. They are slightly on the back foot. First Alliance have that edge of 2 more rounds. Both teams have got very tough opponents. Arguably, First Alliance have the tougher opponent in R2K. R2K are leading the scoreboard most convincingly, but Eros have proven to be extremely competent as a team. We're expecting neither team to win this, actually. We're expecting R2K and Eros to be the winners of these 2 fixtures coming up. The other 2 matches happening at the same time, of course, Raid versus Hapkey and Souls versus Win. Those are really just kind of playing out. Well, the Raid one will be important in terms of determining final seeding in the top 4. The Souls versus who is next, it's mainly for bragging rights. Certainly Souls will be hoping to put a point in against Win. A bit more of a respectable showing overall. Similarly, Win will be looking for as many victories in the W column as humanly possible. So lots of good games going on. We are, though, focused now. Let's get back on track. It's Eros versus Easy. That's the fly again. It's just, I haven't been able to take it down. Eros versus Easy. Supremacy Canyon is the first map. It is a best of 5. First team to 3 victories takes it. Easy are rocking a triple Batchat strat. They're going to be highly mobile. At the same time, Eros looks like, oh, they've got 7 in. 15 seconds to go. Eros will be, well, they've got the 183, the FV215B. Eros will be slightly less mobile. Interesting to note that Easy are also bringing a mouse. There's a big discrepancy in terms of speed and armor profiles. On the Easy side, Eros a little bit more cohesive. Eros red team no spawn, Easy blue team south spawn. We have to see here how this goes. And at last, questioning what to do. NG, one of the former top team from Legion, joining the Eros squad, formerly the big game team from Legion. A little bit of roster changes here. We're seeing lots of speed boosts dropped on the side of Easy. Easy are barreling their way in. Triple Batchats. Are they going to try and flush RG? It's a massive rush. Triple Batchats looking to light up RG, but Mr. Muscular, oh, last takes down RG. Muscular takes down RG, sorry. Oh, but we've lost 2 Batchats from Easy. It was VIP that went down to last. RG going down to Muscular, Muscular going down to someone else, and it is a gun advantage to Eros. Triple Batchat rush, trying to clip out the medium Eros put on B. Nice move. Fortunately for Eros, they had enough tanks in the backfield on this side of B to support. If they'd sent their tanks towards C, RG would have been dead. And the 3 Batchats would probably all still be on the field. Easy with the hit point lead, though. 1 tank less, but with the HP advantage. Valkyrie losing a lot more hit points than he probably would have liked. Karolik goes down to Isubio in the 268. Where did that come from? Easy playing a very, very dicey game. All or nothing for the Easy guys. Oopsie taking a hammering. The 183 hit by the 268, not able to trade fire. Isubio connecting once, looking to get in there again. NG. One Voopsie is going down potentially here. Nice Hesh roll into Jakulev, but Jakulev will pip him on the reload. But it's Gregory in the Batchat 25T. Easy are in ascendancy. Gregory is running from last. Oof. Look at this. It's all happening. Vader in trouble. Ahajdu and Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Oh, he's going down to Vader. Vader bounces. Valkyrie picks up the kill. It's now a 2-on-3. No caps taken. It's a... Well, now it's a 2-on-3. We missed one of the tanks there. Shock getting stuck into Hajdu. Hajdu in the mouse barreling in now. Shock pulling back, takes a hit, looking for a shot on Isubio. Doesn't get it. Isubio in the 268 to kill Shock. Oh, Hajdu rams Shock out of the path of the 268. Shock gets a hit in onto Hajdu. Hajdu looking for the ram kill. My god, that's an ugly camouflage. Valkyrie coming in through the back. It's 2 very low hit point tanks. NG on a drum reload. It's a 1 versus 3 situation. Isubio now will get the... Look at that, 3 one-shots. The Batchat's got 3 shots in the chamber. Coincidence? I think not. NG, if he can carry this, it would be a monster performance. I don't think NG's currently off the radar. Valkyrie's gone for B. Esubio's pulled back. Hajdu in the mouse. That would be his last target. Technically a 2-shot for the Batchat. The Batchat's looking for Valkyrie. Spots him. Doesn't quite get him. He's been spotted up by Hajdu. Esubio! Now is NG going to look for a drum reload, or is he going to keep 2 in the chamber? He's gone for the drum reload. We'll stay with NG. Easy getting 2 caps. NG faking his way towards C. He's going to lap back round now onto Hajdu. He needs to mop up Esubio, get A. The 268's the priority. He's a 2-shot for any tank on the table, but the 268 with a good HE roll could make a mess of this Batchat. Pressure's on for NG. Oh, he misses. They all miss. He misses again. Oh, he misses again. No, he's been hit by Hajdu. Esubio with the kill. NG. Really just failing to deliver the goods there on that 268. The pressure obviously getting to him. Esubio, though, what a cracking performance. 4.6k damage on the board. Eros, 1 behind, easy for the time being. We're going back into Canyon, swapping the spawns. Your guess is as good as mine. What an aggressive triple Batchat strat we saw from Easy. That would have been so brutally efficient if Eros didn't have their tanks behind RG on that side of B. Let them get ahead early on. They just weren't able to close out those one-shots towards the end. Now we've got 1 minute to go. Going back in. It looks like Eros are going to bring some clippers this time round. Easy potentially switching to a more heavy and reliable lineup. Certainly they will be less inclined to run such tricks again. You kind of get that once. You get to play the triple Batchat rush once. Your opponents will be ready for it the second time, or at least anticipate it. So if they see it in the lineup when the game begins, it won't be effective. And even though Eros were ready for it, like inadvertently through the situation, through the position, it was effective. You have to give Easy credit for that. It was effective. Now, Eros double mouse strat. Now the mouse tank, I'm not sure I like the mouse tank actually on Canyon. It's too slow. Canyon it's quite a big map. And there are lots of open fields of fire, and you've got a big armor profile, but you have to cross in the open in some places to get from point A to point B. And TDs, tanks with good view range, good camouflage values, will punish you. So the double mouse is a questionable choice by Eros. They'll be relying on digging in, potentially in either A or C, and keeping B neutral, but that is a bit of a gamble. RG, grill, are they going to put a grill on a hill? I don't think there are any hills here. Potentially up here. Let's see, are Eros going to do a boost strat? The grill is one of the best tanks for boosting. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he is not getting boosted. Interesting. There we go. NG having some lag. My free cam controls having some difficulty. Jakolev, IS4 for Easy. He is going to make his way by himself towards the A cap. Hajdu splitting the distance, ready to kind of push up on B. Shock's in a nice position on B. Jakolev picks up a hit there. It was RG in the grill hitting Jakolev in the open. Now we're seeing Karolek flexing in the 140. And last and Karolek double 140s. They might try and wolfpack Jakolev. They don't know how isolated he is. Jakolev takes a hit from a Hajdu. Hajdu's on the reload. Karolek takes a snapshot at Hajdu. He's pushing in for Jakolev. Gregory's taken a big hit. Now, Jakolev operating effectively from here, but he's very isolated. The 140 is going for A. The mouse tanks in the open, bleeding that damage. Mr. Muscular, Eusebio, Valkyrie, hammering NG. NG in all sorts of trouble. This is not where a mouse tank should be. He's going to go down early. Potentially it is VIP with the kill shot. Bounces. NG foolishly crossed, and it's Mr. Muscular with the kill shot. Easy with the gun advantage, with the cap lead. Eros not looking efficient here. Last. Bleeding some damage. Oopsie, another mouse in the middle. Eros stacked under B, potentially at risk of getting flanked. We've got Muscular on the left. A Hajdu in on the right. Eros are in a lot of trouble. They've bled a lot of hit points. Karalek, Veta, and RG are chasing VIP. VIP gets round. Voopsy's gone down to Eusebio. Jakolev is just operating with impunity on that A cap. It's 2 caps to easy. Eros not coming out on top here on Canyon. Not doing well at all. Last has gone down to Muscular. Veta's taken down VIP. It's a 5-on-4, 4-on-4. Karalek picking up Valkyrie. Muscular, Eusebio, Ahajdu, Jakolev. Now there's lots of one-shots on the side. Well, they've taken down Jakolev. That's important. Ahajdu, Eusebio, and RG can carry their teams respectively with the deep hit point pulls. Shock, Veta, Karalek must be so careful. Same with Mr. Muscular, actually. He can't push in too aggressively. Eusebio, although, on the other hand, with 1500 HP on the table, can be. He can afford to trade like that. Veta in trouble. Veta pushing up. Gets a hit in. He will go down. He goes down. RG not quite connecting on Eusebio. Ahajdu looking for Shock. Gets him. RG in trouble. RG lays 699 into Ahajdu. It's a 2-on-3. Can RG carry? Not sure if he can. That's a big hit, and it's 1-for-1. Last man standing is indeed Karalek. Gets one into Eusebio. Muscular fluffs the shot. He gets one in. It's one shot versus 2 one-shots. But he gets pipped by Eusebio. Easy, leading Eros 2-0 at the moment. And Easy in the ascendancy. Eros in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble indeed. Good damage numbers. A very close game all round. Going now into Port Bay. Can Eros reverse their fortunes? Or will Easy keep up the pressure? It seems that they've hit their stride in the last couple of matches. And certainly, depending on how things are going now, we've made sure we're ready. Depending on how things are going between First Alliance and R2K, this could decide who's squeezing into 4th place. No results through yet. So potentially this could be the first walkover if Easy are able to beat Eros. And we'll just bring the music back in. There we go. We've got Free Spotter, Chapion Ware, Mr. Sailor, Blitz Boys, Kraisu, Radikos. Fantastic stuff. Very active chat. It's nice. I mean, I'm sad that you guys aren't getting coins. And Spaghetti on Blitz, that's a great name. I'm sad you guys aren't getting coins, but at the same time, I'm happy that you're here with me in chat, you know? You're not getting coins, but I get the pleasure of your company. That's nice. That's nice. 12 seconds to go. Eros with a very Russian lineup with some 1-1-3s thrown in for good measure. 3 mediums. They'll be quite aggressive. Easy. Heavy air. They do have a bat chat, so they do have the advantage of the light tank on the field. but the light tank, if played poorly, can get wolf-packed. 3 TDs for Easy. They'll have limited mobility, kind of pushing across in flankable areas. Those turretless TDs, I'm always wary when I see too many turretless vehicles on a team, but the teams always prove that they know how to use them. Eros, red team south spawn Easy, blue team north spawn. Easy leading Eros 2-0, match point to Easy. Quite the comeback for these guys. And let's see here. Easy, well, Muscular in the bat chat has gone for B early. Eros sending their mediums, triple Russian mediums in for C. The 263, ooh, Easy with a very aggressive city strat. Eros. Playing a little bit ropey at the moment. Oopsie taking some fire. Peaked far too aggressively on the ridgeline there. Gregory takes a hit. Oopsie's having to rotate back. Eros are bringing the mediums back in to their spawn. Maybe they're going to look for a concerted push. They need to take down a Hajdu. He's doing a lot of spotting work for his TDs in the backfield. And it looks like NG and Shock, well, he gets a nice bounce off RG there in the WZ113. Looks like NG and Shock potentially will come in to rush. Eros playing very passively, cap points ticking over in the favor of Easy. Eros, they're coming in for a Hajdu, but maybe that's exactly what Easy want. They've got the guns stacked up in the backfield. NG, Shock, they've got the flank. They get 2. Hajdu connects with NG. NG returns again. Shocks returns again. Hajdu is in trouble. Veta bounces Valkyrie. Hajdu. It is a very ugly camouflage. He's looking for NG, looking for Shock. Doesn't quite get it. Legion! NG Legion picks up a Hajdu. And Voopsie's pushing his way in for B. Eros potentially looking strong here. They've got a good hit point lead, but they are losing C. That Batcha 25 team, Mr. Muscular, picked his moment perfectly. Easy knew that the medium tanks were in the city. That gave the Batcha the option to flex in back through, and that's a big hit from Asubio, and the Jaeger into last is AFK. VIP now pushing in, looking for Veta, looking to use the 263's effective DPM, and that is a high roll. Veta in trouble. Veta going down now to VIP. No! Bounces! Veta, can he get one more in? He does. He goes down. We've lost lots of guns in the split second. It's a 5-on-5. 2 guns down apiece. Hit points in the favor of Eros. RG and Karolek. Well, Valkyrie takes down, and it's Easy with the cap lead and the cap win, and it is a 3-0 victory. It's a 3-0 victory. Too Easy. And that is all she said on WoT, and that is very, very good news for Easy. First Alliance potentially in a bit of trouble here. Easy with a 3-0 win over Eros. Very strong performance. Asubio, look at the damage numbers. The Jaegeru, after the most recent buff, has become a very effective unit in some situations in Clan Wars, which is nice. Very, very nice indeed. Let's just see what the scores on the doors are. Well, Souls have beaten Win 3-0. Raid have beaten Hapki 3-0. And Easy, upset of the evening, have beaten Eros 3-0. We're just now waiting on that First Alliance R2K result. Let's just quickly flick now and see what is happening. in the replay section. Oh, I've got a replay from me. There you go. And Martin Prince, yeah, we had a good game the other day. That we did. We had a very good game indeed. And here I am, though, in the absolutely stunning Type 62, the Chinese Tier 7 medium, available for sale on the in-game store. Now, Wargaming don't encourage me to promote tanks. Certainly, they don't actually tell me much about tanks, but I would encourage you to get this tank. Mano el mano, it is very overpowered, in my opinion. And if you're having a stressful series of games, like I was up until this one, it can be nice to drop down into a lower tier and spank some opponents just to make yourself feel better. So yeah, I'm just pushing up into this nice little spotting bush here, not getting spotted in return. Now, I've got some support, this Chaffee, but he pushes in far too aggressively. Now, if you look at the minimap, we don't know where the SU-100Y or the Smasher are, and I'm not prepared to push so far into enemy territory to support him. Now, we've just seen the enemy tanks now in the city, but still there's no point me going over there at this point with him having bled so many hit points. It's better to, at least in my opinion, look after my own hit points in this situation. I'm sorry, Chaffee. I know that's a bit of a problem, but I've racked up two good shots so far. Trying to flex in, and then the Type. Well, we had a chat after game, and I explained, like I said, like why I've had two really bad shots here on this VK. Just picking the worst possible angle and exposing myself to a nice roll from the Type 58, getting the kill in. But there's the SU-100Y. I'm not having any of that. I'm out. I am out. Thank you very much. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm gone. I actually had a chat with the Chaffee afterwards, and I said, I'm sorry. I explained like why I didn't come in and support him, and he was very good sport about it. Understood completely. And said, you know, no worries. Which I thought was very gracious of him, because I did leave him high and dry, which was very selfish of me. But sometimes, to get the win, you do have to be a little bit selfish. And there goes the Smasher. I think someone else picks up the kill. Now I need to try and get past the AMX M445. I've just pipped him on the traverse. He stops chasing me, so I'll take the opportunity to get another shot in. And there's the Type 58, who was giving me so much grief earlier on, continues to inflict damage. Look for the other shot, can't get it. The AMX is pushing in. The SU-100Y is coming in over the cap. I'm looking for the Type 58. Now I know the cap stopped. There's the SU-100. And I narrowly, probably luckier than I deserved, dodged the shot from the SU-100. Get a cheeky snapshot in. And our KV-2 hanging in there. Dropping that adrenaline. Landing that shot. And now I have another two bad shots. Managed to dodge the shot, but I do take the hit from the AMX. Don't connect. That was... I mean, let me know, because I really thought... Lucky bounce. A bit of luck in this game. I really thought I was going to get in there twice. That Type 58 racks up another bit of damage. Now, in theory, I've got the DPM. The AMX M445, I'm a two-shot for him. And he's got quite a bit of damage armor potential now. The Type 62. I say it's OP. One, it's fast, good DPM, good gun handling. The real OP factor is the heat ammunition. The penetration values are just off the charts. And I mean, you can see here, superb gun handling in through the top hatch. And I mean, this is a Top Gun Kolobonov 3.3k damage. And you know it's OP because it's not even a mastery. But it was a fun game. I enjoyed that one a lot. Certainly that is one of those games when you're like panicking. You know, your heart rate spikes at 220 beats per minute. Your hands are sweaty and you're thinking, I've got to carry, I've got to do this. I love those 1 versus 3 situations. They're always, make you feel alive. So, having a look now, we're back in the garage. Let's see what's happened on the scoreboard. And we're still waiting for the results. We're still waiting for the results of R2K First Alliance at Tour 7-1. Skull Cena is saying, Free Sparta says, Type 62 wallet warrior. Hey, yeah. No doubt. That is, you won't catch me arguing with you there. It is a little bit of pay to win creep at tier 7, but there are also some very, very good tech tree tier 7 tanks, so it's not so bad. Let's see what's in the replays section. Oh, there is a replay from Skull Cena. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, go on then. Go on then. You asked nicely, so we will put that one on stream. Scorpion, Real Slim Shady, Pan Avenger, Skull Cena, Lawando, Skigo. Can't pronounce that. It's a tough name. Venom's here. Chipotle is life from Pramo Radikos. Someone with a Russian, a name in Russian, which it's not even that I don't want to, it's I physically can't. I have no idea what the symbols pronounce as. Yanni Paya. Questioning the upset results from this evening, and I would be right there with you. Certainly a big surprise to see easy, clean sheeting Eros. They have had a very strong second half of the round robin though. And you've got to remember they did beat Raid 3-0 in the day 1 of the round robin. So we know that they are capable of putting these kind of results on the board. Certainly Skull Cena is thanking his lucky stars. He's playing in the WZ113, that Chinese heavy, picks up a kill on the 1 minute mark. Nice HE roll there, and no way is he going to hit that. No, he doesn't. But there is an AMX, pulls out of view just at the last moment. And there's a 140 kindly reversing towards his gun. Doesn't want to overexpose, but he knows there's lots of juicy targets just hanging in there. Track, bounce. He's rocking the Wargaming Fest camouflage from, I think it's 2018. Blocks his teammate's shot. The M103 won't be too happy about that. Pretty good job that friendly fire isn't on. Renamed user goes down to the animal dude, T110E5. Let's have a look. Is that an LXN player? It is. Very competent German clan. The other side of the coin from Raid. The German scene being in kind of 2 main camps. Raid and not Raid. LXN being the kind of nearest and dearest competition as far as I can tell. Fluffs the shot there over the animal dude. A red player to keep an eye on. Certainly Skull Cena knows this. Any other names on the table this evening? Well, Angel of Death. Oh, actually, we're watching Angel of Death. Skull Cena is in the mouse. My apologies. It's a K4 platoon. Angel of well, not Death, but Angel of Dead. We're gonna call him Angel of Death. Don't know how to pronounce that. But the 113, this Chinese heavy, great armor profile, loves kind of situations like this. Good mobility as well, and we're seeing 140 from the red team making a push on Skull Cena. Doesn't trade very effectively. 113, nice, pretty healthy hit point pool. Certainly the Reds have also got their fair share of healthy tanks, but here comes the Animal Dude. And there's 3 and a bit minutes. Never gonna goes down to Yugushi. The Jaegeru smashes the IS-8 apart, but Skullcena's in trouble. There's a grill. Takes a nice roll on the APCR. Skullcena goes down to the Animal Dude. And now the Angel of Death working with the Jaegeru in this T110E5. The T110E5 slightly out of position. The Animal Dude pushing up. Great snapshot. Animal Dude targeting the M103. The M103 providing nice bait. The Angel of Death. It's a 2-on-4. The Animal Dude might pip him to the reload. Jukes the shot out of the grill. And the VT is lamenting his team, and I would lament the 113 as well. The 140 has gone down to the Jaeger. Skullcena is defending his platoon mates. Nice 600, very average roll there. I'm not sure I agree with how long he's taking to take these shots, but he's using... Oh my goodness me. And we're at 4.9k damage. The Animal Dude not happy. Oh, there's going to be a big hit from the Jaeger. Oh, it's a low roll. The AMX. Wrong target. Wrong target. Shouldn't be going for the Jaeger. Should be going for this monster. The Jaeger will be putting you down, though. Surely, yes. Ugushi. Great teamwork there by the Greens. Animal Dude. No. Disagrees. Friend request from the real Slim Shady. Accepted. Did not know that Eminem was playing WoT Tanks Blitz. Great. Look at this. Absolutely superb performance by the Angel of Death. 19 shots fired, 18 hits, 17 penetrations. That's the kind of ratio you need. And five shots bounced, key. Bearing in mind he was on less than 200 HP at the end of that game. And back to my garage. Let's see First Alliance versus R2K. R2K beat First Alliance 3-2. That is, oh dear. This means that First Alliance are pipped by Easy. Easy coming in 4th place. I do believe then that if Easy are in 4th, Eros will be in 3rd, Raid will be in 2nd, and R2K will be top of the table in 1st. So tomorrow evening on the EU server, R2K will start off the double elimination format versus Easy. Raid will start off versus Eros, and then we'll go from there. Certainly everything to play for. The end of the round robin phase is not the end for any team that makes the top 4 cut. It is but the beginning. Of course, commiserations to Hapki, Souls, Win, and First Alliance. A very tough fought series. 14 matches over 7 evenings. Quite the showing from everyone, just in terms of commitment to get people to the table that regularly every week. So really hats off to all the participants of the Professionals Tournament as well. Just a kind reminder to all of you at home that I will be streaming North America this evening. I'll be following Rain. They've got, I think they've got Hated in Game 1, Pramo in Game 2, and that promises to be an absolute cracker. Can someone put a point on Rain before the round robin ends? At the moment, they are currently the most successful team in terms of rounds won, rounds lost across any server. They'd need to win both games this evening to be on a par with C4 from Russia, who finished up 14-0 uncontested on a very hot Russian server. Anyways, we know our top 4. Huge congratulations to R2K, Raid, Eros, and Easy. Looking forward to seeing those guys start the chase for first place in the top 4 cut tomorrow evening. This is Rolling Swarm signing out for now. Gonna get a cup of coffee. See you guys in less than 6 hours. See you. Bye.
Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.